Deadly shooting happened there earlier this month. We'll have to wait a little longer to learn the fate of jokers in Sheffield.
Preventing scams against the elderly, the new law that gives banks the power to stop potential fraudulent transactions. Thanks so much for joining us for Way 31 News at 6. I'm Marie Waxel. Dan Schaefer has the evening off.
And I'm Nicole Williams. In the last hour, we learned Omicron is now the dominant variant of COVID-19 in the United States. It accounted for 73% of all new cases last week. That represents a nearly 6 times increase in new Omicron cases since the week before. It surpassed Delta less than a month after it was first identified by scientists in Africa.
Health experts tell us we could be at the beginning of the next COVID surge. Alabama's test positivity rate has nearly doubled since mid-November, from around 4% to 7.4%. It's a far cry from the state's high of 23.3% in August, but it's still the highest it's been since October, when cases were falling after the Delta surge. Statewide hospitalizations are up more than 100 from mid-November. Way 31's Alex Torres-Perez joins us live in Huntsville now.
She heard concerns from the state health department and what some people in North Alabama are doing to stay safe this holiday season. Alex.
Well, today I saw dozens of people come here to Huntsville Hospital's vaccine clinic at John Hunt Park in order to get their COVID vaccine or booster shot. And they told me that they want to do what they can now before they gather to celebrate this holiday season.
A ham and pancit, lumpia, rice.
Man. People in North Alabama are looking forward to the holidays.
I think it'll be just as festive and normal as it always is.
But some are getting their booster shots and COVID vaccines before gathering as the Omicron variant spreads across the country.
I don't want to get sick.
And even if we catch it, it will not be as bad.
Everything that you do makes a difference.
Dr. Wes Stubblefield with the state health department says they've seen a gradual increase in new cases and hospitalizations, but isn't sure about the future.
Because our vaccine rates are lower, that we have more cases. It could be that Omicron goes through very quickly and then dies away. We just don't know.
Preliminary data shows the Omicron variant is a highly contagious, milder version of COVID-19. But Dr. Stubblefield warns
it doesn't mean it's going to be mild for you or for your loved ones. So my concern is mainly for those who are frail or susceptible to severe disease, even if they've been vaccinated, because that's a population that we can't predict how they're going to respond, even again to a milder form.
That's why he asks everyone to make sure they take the necessary precautions this holiday season.
It's just being smart and being cautious. And all of us know how to do that. We're tired of COVID, but we know what to do. We just need to make sure that we don't let our guard down over these holidays, make this as minimal as possible, and then let's get on into a new year and see what we can do with 2022.
The state health department says another fear that they have is stressing their already limited resources with more cases and hospitalizations. However, they told me if there's one thing they've learned during this pandemic is how to care for people with those limited resources and how to get help. Reporting live in Huntsville, Alex Torres-Perez, Way 31 News.